All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Priyanka Nath, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about an Instagram Reel challenge that I self-imposed during the lockdown days. So from today's video, you're going to be learning about my learnings from this thing that I did, and I'm going to be sharing some insights with you, and well, hopefully you will have some takeaways from it. Yeah. Right. So Instagram released their Reel feature about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and that was when I instantly came up with the idea that maybe I should make use of it, seize the opportunity. So it was 15 seconds long, and I was like, 15 days, 15 songs, 15 videos, let's just go for it. So I went for it. It was to challenge myself and see how creative I would get in the process, and what kind of songs I would choose, what kind of videos I would make to go with it. And initially I was having fun. I think I was getting a little creative, trying out new things that I hadn't, trying out new songs that I hadn't ever sung before in front of an audience. About a week later, I sort of lost the mojo, and I would admit it did get that bit boring in the middle. So anyway, I couldn't come up with new ways to do the videos, and towards the end I slackened off and I only made very simple ones. I was like, if I do this video the same way I did the previous video, would the audience get bored? So that was a pressure. Which brings me to my next point. I feel like I succumbed to some online pressure here, which is why I took up this challenge. Mainly, I think this happened because there was this pressure of continuously having or feeling like you have to keep your audience engaged. I had this thing that I constantly needed to put content out because everything's online now, and there's like a lot of competition, and you just feel like you need to be at the top of your game and to like seize the right opportunity at the right time and make use of it, And I mean, how do you keep your audience engaged for just 15 seconds, because like span of attention is less considerably these days. Anyway, those were a couple of my key learnings or realizations, as I'd like to call it, or insights that I had. So a little off topic here, but then I really wanted to share this with you guys. My IGReel cover song that I released about a week ago has hit more than 7,500 views. It's been booming ever since the time I released it, and I was like shocked. I was like, what is happening? A part of me thinks that I released it at the right time and hence it took off. Folklore album of Taylor Swift was just out about 2-3 days before I released the IGReel cover. The day she released her album, I was listening to all her songs, and I liked IGReel the most at first. I quickly looked up as to how many people have already made a cover on it. There weren't many, and I was like, okay, now's the time. I really need to like make use of this, and I made the video, and it took off considerably well. So I guess I got one thing right by chance or whatever you want to call it, but then I realized that I had to do it at the right time. I had this thing when Pratik Kuhar, the Indian singer, released his fresh version of his song Kasoor. At that time, I thought that, okay, I need to make a cover and I need to release it, but I didn't. That was a mistake. I thought that I wanted to like do the finger picking version of the song and only then release it rather than just plainly strumming to it, which was a dumb mistake, I think. Professionally, I feel it was a mistake. Personally, though, I learned how to finger pick through the whole song. So finger picking is actually a style of playing the guitar where you pluck the strings of the guitar. Pluck in the sense you play the strings individually instead of strumming, instead of playing all the strings together. But anyway, I'm going to be releasing the Kasoor cover on Sunday for you guys. So anyway, that's all for today's video. Those were my learnings and my insights that I had to share with you guys. And if you liked this video, well, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, well, then hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to be talking about a lot more things like this in many more videos to come. And you don't want to miss out on that, hopefully. I'll see you next time.